what a fractional CMO actually does, and how I work with the growing businesses. Let me start by giving you some context. If you are running a growing business or a clinic, marketing is probably happening around you all the time. Campaigns are being launched, vendors are being hired, tools are being added. Yet, despite all that activity, it is often not very clear how marketing is actually contributing to sales growth. That lack of clarity is more common than people admit, and it is usually the first signal that leadership is missing from the marketing function. My name is Mohammed Numan. I am the business strategist and the certified GoHighLevel expert, and I work with the company as a fractional CMO. My role is not to do the marketing task, but to help businesses bring structure, direction, and accountability to their marketing efforts. This video is simply meant to explain what that looks like in practice and why some companies find the fractional CMO model valuable. Marketing should be a system, not a series of activities. One of the biggest challenges I see is that marketing is often treated as a collection of one-off activities. A new website is launched, an ads campaign is tested, a new agency is hired. Every effort may be well-intentioned, but without a system underneath, results tend to be inconsistent. My approach is different. I believe marketing should operate as a system that can be observed, measured, and improved over time. That is why I use GoHighLevel as the core infrastructure. It allows marketing, follow-up, tracking, and communication to live in one place instead of being scattered across tools and teams. I do not just run marketing, I build system on GoHighLevel and make marketing finally make sense. Designed for companies without a full-time CMO. Most of the businesses I work are at the stage where they have outgrown operational marketing but are not yet ready for a full-time CMO. They often have small internal team and a mix of vendors handling execution. At this stage, leadership usually want answer to simple but important questions. They want to know what is working, what is not, where to prioritize, and how marketing support the long-term business objective. A fractional CMO helps bridge that gap by providing senior level thinking without adding permanent overhead. Leadership without the full-time cost. Hiring a full-time CMO is a significant commitment both financially and operationally. For many companies, it simply do not make sense yet. The fractional model allows you to access strategic leadership, planning, and oversight at the level that fit your current size and budget. It is the way to introduce experienced guidance while remaining flexible as the business continues to grow. Oversight, clarity, and support for your team. Another benefit of working with a fractional CMO is the support it provides to your existing team. Most founders and executives already carry a heavy load, managing marketing performance, coaching staff, coordinating vendors, and reviewing data often become overwhelming. In my role, I help bring clarity to that process. I work alongside your team, provide guidance, review performance, and help translate marketing activity into business outcome. The goal is not to replace anyone, but to support and strengthen what is already there. My responsibility is to help you make better decisions about your marketing investment. Sometimes that means improving what already exists. Other time it means simplify or stopping things that are not adding value. The focus is always on the long-term effectiveness, a structured and practical process. When I work with a company, everything starts with understanding. We begin with a discovery conversation to learn about the business, the challenges, and the current state of the marketing. If it makes sense to move forward, I then conduct a marketing audit to identify strengths, gaps, and opportunity. From there, we build a clear marketing foundation and translate it into the actionable plan. These plans are broken down in 90-day cycle, review regularly, and adjusted as the business evolves. Weekly and quarterly check-in ensure that strategies stay connected to execution and that progress is visible to leadership. Why this approach works? This way of working brings alignment, team understand priority, leader gain visibility, marketing became calmer and more intentional. Instead of reacting to problem, business start making decisions with confidence. Working with me as a fractional CMO is not about outsourcing responsibility. It is about adding structure, perspective, and the leadership at a time when the business needs it. If this way of thinking about marketing resonates with you, the next step does not have to be complicated. It can simply be a conversation to see whether this model fits your business and your goal. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you taking the time to learn more about how I work.